What's going on, guys? Jake here, back again. I always say back again, whatever, you know I'm here. But basically today I'm going to be making a video talking on the topic of why I think do a language at A-levels, or at university, but mainly about A-levels. So for my GCSEs I did French and Spanish, so I did two languages, a bit rare. Not many people do that, so I did two, and then I continued Spanish into my A-levels. And I'm literally just going to be saying on why, well, some top tips for how, I got a B, so I'd say that's a pretty good grade at A-level. I'd say I'm pretty decent at Spanish. I'm doing it at university too, so I'd say that I can probably give you some decent enough tips, and also on why I believe that you should be taking a language for A-level. Firstly, it's pretty dope. The amount of people you go up to and they're like, oh, what did you do at A-level? You're like, did Spanish. And they're like, oh, wow, that's awesome. I wish I'd done a language, blah, blah, blah. Everyone wishes they'd done a language. You don't want to be the guy wishing that you'd done a language. If you're in England especially, don't know about America, but basically no one in England speaks two languages. You come to university, everybody's bilingual, basically, or all the international students are going to be bilingual. So, it's mainly when you're going for a job. Like, if you say you go to a job and say, oh, I did Spanish, and say the company you're applying to has a branch in Spain, or in France, or in Germany, whatever country that you decide to take. You're here, other candidate here, you have a language, they don't. It puts you here and him down here. So, there's no reason for, like, the work. And, number two is, like, who doesn't want to enjoy a language? Who doesn't want to be able to speak to a whole nother millions upon millions of people? Go to a country and not look like the tourist, go to a country and be the one who can communicate with locals. It's just pretty handy. Apart from that, if you do language at A-level, there's nothing stopping you from doing a language at university. In England, well, Oxford Brookes anyway, I think in England, for one module to do a language is free, because normally you have to pay for a module. It's around, here it's £400, I don't know for anywhere else. I'm not an expert, but I believe that one module of language is free. So, again, in my opinion, if you have a language experience, no language experience, do the module. It doesn't affect your degree per se, so there's really no reason not to just pick up a module in a language. This video won't speak to everyone. I completely understand there's some of you out there who say, I hate a language, waste of time. Fair enough, if you feel like that, then this video obviously isn't for you and you might as well click off now. But for those of you who do care about a language, for those of you who maybe are considering about taking it for A-level, these are my top tips. Some of my top tips that I've found anyway to do good at language. First off is, I would say, buy a vocab book. This is palabra por palabra, it means word for word in Spanish. Same in French, German, or whatever. Honestly, just has your vocab from random pages. Everyone knows about vocab and languages. I'm sure anyone who's been to school had to sit through a vocab test, but I can't tell you the importance of vocab. Let alone vocab is just learn the verb endings. It'll make your life a whole lot easier. I had a teacher who forced me, and then forced me some more to learn the verb endings. So I have a decent grasp of them. I need to go back over them myself, but honestly, when it comes to the exam, it will make a whole lot of difference. Tip number two, if you're doing A-level, you're going to be reading a book, or you're going to be reading a film. Watching a film. So there's a lot you can do to help you with that. There's so many resources online. Buy the film, buy the book, read it, look at it in your spare time, just get to grasp with it. And the same goes for just hearing a language. If you have Netflix, watch a show in French and Spanish or German. YouTube, watch a Spanish YouTuber, watch a French YouTuber, watch a German YouTuber. One of the biggest YouTubers in the world is Spanish. Hola, soy German. Pretty good content. There's no reason not to. Same with Germany. Any country, there'll be a YouTuber that has something that you're interested in, so you might as well listen. And thirdly, it's the news. My dad always went on about this one. Pick up the news, watch it for 20 minutes, watch it for half an hour a day. But anyway, if you just watch it for anywhere between 10, 15, 20 minutes, it's just getting the language, hearing it, because especially through holidays and whatever, you don't want to drop that language that you've done. I know putting in the hours can be grueling. I have some Spanish homework I have to go and do after this, and it's not going to be fun and it's not going to be enjoyable, but sometimes you have to put the hours in. So imagine how cool it will be for you to say, okay, I'm doing an A-level in Spanish, maybe not many people are doing it, and then in 5-10 years from now say, oh yeah, I work in Madrid for X and X company, and all your mates are like, oh, I wish I could go to Spain, oh, I wish I could go to Germany, and you'll be the one who could say, well, I put in the hours, I'm the one who did it, look at me now. But anyway, that's just my quick interpretation of languages, language at university, languages at A-level. Why not? it was something I thought I knew a bit about, so I might as well make a YouTube video on it because someone might be interested out there. I mean, if I can help one person to choose A-level Spanish or choose A-level French or even GCSEs, whatever, in my opinion, then this is a successful video. But if you liked it, give it a like. If you want to see more of my content, then subscribe below. And if you want to see what I get up to every now and then you can follow my Instagram here. And remember, that's all from me, and stay fresh.